right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight clash between Ovince St. Preux and Bruce Lee. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. St. Preux is 6 years his senior. He weighed in at 205 pounds. He will have an 8-inch reach advantage. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 17 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Ovince St. Preux.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch gloves and we are underway.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Misses with the left hook. Oh, collar tie. All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking.
Side control now. St. Preux's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs, he is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Nice kick landed there by Lee. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target. Getting it to land exactly where you want it to.
Well, it's one thing to have length. It's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee. Huge block there.
Nice. That was a thudding leg kick.
He engages in the single collar tie. Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Nice body kick right under the elbow. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Just missed on that spinning attack. Lee gets touched by that kick to the body. The right hand just misses. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Look at him working and trying to shut the liver down. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. St. Preux gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those fists.
Real nice body kick land.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
OSP gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
And they separate.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Relax, keep your hands.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch him punch like this puts a smile on my face.
And that one certainly found the target. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way. massive elbow in the clinch.
Right punches there. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. It's a beautiful fast foot jab with meaning.
Oh, good kicks. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate. Single collar tie now.
Big kick lands.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Big leg kick lands.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
All right, single collar tie now.
Look at him chopping the woods. Chop the woods with those leg kicks.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Oh, knee to the head. That never feels good. St. Preux gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. And they separate.
Punch over the top.
Lee's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Just out of range with that right hook. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Unable to land with that punch. Pretty nice knee there, DC.
Great job finding the opportunity to land this strike.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down and cannot take many of those kicks. Nice.
Oh, going back to the well with that elbow in the clinch. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. And both guys really throwing with authority. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. And they separate. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
Well, no surprise as he connects once again, and that looked like it landed right on that cut.
Right on the cut, and he's targeting it, right? He's looking, you can see him almost putting a laser beam on that cut and just putting his hands on it. It doesn't take much. He just keeps making it split, showing his opponent that he has no mercy. Oh, big head kick.
So again, the combinations have been largely kicks from him tonight, and it's certainly been working for him.
We don't see that very often. Normally guys are punching. This guy leads the dance with his kicks.
Let's go, grind on him, push, push, push.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Got the single collar tie. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And they separate.
Beautiful head kick. Nice punch lands over the top. Leg kick.
A lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punches. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off his strike.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Oh, collar tie.
Right hand landed.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, huge block.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
All right, he closes. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. And he continues to work the body here. St. Preux gets hit by that kick to the body.
Nice moving punch.
Nice 1-2 there. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot
That
of
is
first
how you
strike.
scramble, folks.
Big kick land. Very tricky when he throws that body.
Big elbow there, lands. Oh, straight right. Oh! Oh! Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch.
Big punch from the clinch. This can change the fight. Another takedown land.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. St. Preux trying for a Kimura here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Side control, upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh!
And the turn on the elbow. He's going to chase the submission finish.
There it is. So he taps out due to the arm bar tonight. High-level grappling.
I mean, he had to tap. If he did not tap, this man is not opposed to snapping his arm.
Right.
Sometimes it's better to live to fight another day, but hats off to this fighter on a great submission victory.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly